Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will basically show you how you can make a PDF document renderer or viewer inside the browser, and here we can basically see our PDF documents, read it. This is a custom PDF renderer or viewer that we will be building using PDF.js library, and here there is an option to select your custom PDF document using a select field. And if I basically select my file, next handbook, you will see guys that there will be custom controls out there. Page number will be shown. This is a page 1 of the PDF document. You can go to the next page, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, and you can see how clearly the PDF document is showing right here. The images, the text, you can easily read the PDF document right here. So basically it's a Adobe Acrobat clone that we will be building in the browser. So you don't need any third-party software to view your PDF documents. You can directly view it inside the browser. Simply click next, 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 or you can go to the previous page. So this is the way by which you can read your PDF documents, guys, right here inside the browser with custom controls. So we will try to build this application from scratch, and we will be building it inside HTML and JavaScript using browser CDN of PDF.js library. You can see the quality of the text which is written in the PDF, images which are clearly shown, and we are using this library, guys, which is PDF.js. This is a Mozilla. It is basically developed by Mozilla browser. You can see the developers are Mozilla. It was developed in 2011. It has its own website, Mozilla, and you can basically check out the examples getting started. They have a good documentation. So now get started, guys, for building this application. So we are using Tailwind CSS for the interface, guys, that you put right here. It's little bit styling we will do. So let's start building this application. So first of all, we will delete everything and start from scratch. So I would also delete the JavaScript code as well and start from scratch. So here, guys, what we will do inside our body, as we are using Tailwind CSS, if you know, guys, Tailwind CSS provides you pre-made classes which you can use to make the background color gray. We will say BG gray. The shade will be 200, and we will give some padding here. So now if you open this application, the background color will change to gray. So this is the beauty of Tailwind. You can even put here red as well. This will change your background color to red. You'll see the shade. So I will put here gray. And then, guys, we just need to have a div here, and inside the div we will have a heading which will be saying custom PDF renderer, and inside this div we will allow the user to actually select an input file. We will give it an ID, PDF file. We will only be accepting the PDF files and give it in a class of margin bottom 4, and padding we will also give to 2, border, and we will make this field as rounded, medium, W full, so it will take the entire space, you will see. And just to give this a background color, we will basically give it a background color to it, BG white. So it will have a background color. If you see, there is a background color routed. So now to basically give a padding P6, it will be rounded, and also it will have a shadow as well. So if you see, guys, we will have some shadow. This it has some, you can see background color, and some padding is also given, and it has rounded edges. So then, guys, what we need to do, we need to center it. So MX auto and max width 6 XL. So it is bigger right here if you see. So after this, guys, we also need to have the next div where we will actually show the PDF document. So just after this input field right here, we will have a div, and inside this we will have a button. to actually go to the previous page, and we will have two buttons. Then we will go to the next page. So we will basically make this layout as flex, justify between, so just to create some space between these two buttons, item center and margin bottom 4. These classes, these buttons will be staying at right here. This will be the button and this will be the button. So now we just need to give some classes to these buttons, guys, just to style it. So we will give it a class of BG blue 500. Text will be white, PX4 and PY2. It will be rounded, and also whenever you hover on these buttons, these are pseudo classes, background will change to blue 600. So you can basically copy these classes and apply to the next page as well. These same classes. So if you do that, you will see basically the buttons are styled here. This is previous page and next page. So this makes it very much easy, guys, Tailwind CSS to do the styling part. And then after these two buttons, we will actually have a span tag. And this span tag will be the current page which the user is viewing. So we will give it a class of text large, font semi-bold. So current page will be 1 when you load the application for the very first time. And then we will have another button. So this span tag will come in between the previous and the next page. So just move this span tag in between these two buttons. So format this document. So after this div, guys, we will actually have another div. We will give it an ID to this div here, which is PDF viewer. We'll give it a class of border gray 400. So here we will actually show the PDF document. You will see there is a border right here, and so now to these two buttons out there, we will actually give on click listeners. So whenever you click this, we will go to the next page, and whenever you go to this, click this button, we will go to the previous page. So now after this, guys, we will actually write our JavaScript code. So what I will do is that we need to include the CDN for PDF.js, guys. Simply include the CDN JavaScript here. I've already included this. So here we will include the index.js. Just create a file in the root directory. Here you will write all the JavaScript code required for this application. We'll declare some variables, PDF doc. Current page will be 1 for this application whenever user load the page. And then we will get references to all the elements in the DOM, which is PDF viewer. Current page element. And also we will bind the on change event handler to the PDF file input field. So whenever that file has been selected by the user, then this event will automatically fire. We need to basically make a function for this load PDF. This function will automatically fire, and this will be async function. So inside this function, guys, what we need to do is that we need to say PDF file input. And then we need to say the files which are selected by the user. And if no file is selected, then we will say please select a file in the alert statement, and then we will return. If some file has been selected, in that case we will actually convert this into an array buffer and store it inside this variable, which is, you can use await pdf file dot array buffer, and then in the pdf doc we will say, we will initialize this library, which is PDF.js lib dot get document. We pass the data as PDF bytes, and this is a promise. We are loading the document, guys, and then we just need to say render page. So here we will actually render out the page, guys. So if you just refresh your application and just load your file, nothing will happen. If you see in the console, because we haven't written that function, render page is not defined. So we need to write this function first of all, render page. So up till now the program is working. This line has been executed. So it is just finding out this function is not defined. We just need to write this function render page, and we just need to say pdf viewer dot inner html, nothing. First of all, resetting this, and then pdf doc dot, you'll get the page number, and we will get the current page, which is number 1. This returns a promise, and we will get the page that we need to render out. So in this case, we will first of all calculate the width and the height of the page that we need to render out in the browser. We will simply extract it by using this page.get viewport, and we will pass it a scale which can customize 1.5. We will draw it on the canvas, so that's why we'll create a dynamic element by using create element, and we'll equal the canvas width to the actual width of the PDF document and the height of the, just do it using canvas height is equal to height, and then we just need to add this PDF viewer to the DOM by using append child to the canvas. So we will have some options which you can define here. First option is the canvas context option. This will be the context which is needed. So in this case, we are needing the 2D context to draw something on the canvas. The second thing we need is the viewport. So viewport is actually the scaling part here. P needs to be small here. So this will be, you can get this to the get viewport method of the page. So scale here again, you need to provide 1.5. That's all. So after this, guys, we just need to say page.render. We will pass this render context. This returns a promise. We will handle this by a dot then. And then we will simply say current page element dot text content to be the current page of the total number of pages. So the total number of pages will be coming from pdf doc dot num pages. It will show the number of pages. So if you just load this application, guys, if you load this, now you can see page 1 of 54. So it will basically showing the current page of the total pages, which are 54 in this document. If you navigate here, these buttons will not work because we haven't defined the functions. If you just click it, you will basically get an error that you haven't defined these functions. So next page, previous page is not defined. So you need to define these, and the important thing is that you can right click on a particular page and save this image as a PNG image. You can convert your pages of the PDF document to an actual image file, which is a PNG image. So the advantage of using this approach is very good. You can change the current page value to, let's suppose, I choose to 20. So now if you load your PDF document, the current page will be 20. You will see page 20. So this will render out the page 20. You can control here, current page is 1, and if you see, there's some spacing value. Now you can see it looks good, page 1. So now we just need to define these two methods, guys, which were remaining, next page and previous page. Next page. So here you have if condition, if current page value is smaller than the total number of pages, in that case there is nothing to do this. So we increment the current page value and again render out the thing. Call the render page method. Very simple logic. And previous page, here you will say if current page is greater than num pages, or if current page is greater than 1, in that case current page minus minus, and again call the render page method. So that's all. If you run this now, your current page, sorry, next page and previous page will work. This is the first page. If you click next, it will go navigate to the second page. You will see that. So now it is perfectly working. You can go to the previous page as well. Go to the next page, previous page. So this is a custom PDF viewer, guys. We developed it inside Tailwind CSS and JavaScript in HTML5. And we have used this Mozilla PDF.js library to build this custom PDF renderer. Here you can see all the images, text are clearly shown to you. So this is a very awesome application. So thank you guys for building this, watching this tutorial. All the source code is given in the description of the video. If you have any sort of problem, you can go to the description and check out the code. And thank you very much guys for watching this video, and I will be seeing you in the next video.